Hi there and welcome to yet another Python video. In this Python video, I'm going to talk about a built-in function in Python called as sorted. So sorted is a function which helps us to arrange the data in an order. So when I say in an order, what I mean is that either in ascending order or descending order. And the best part about sorted function is that even if your order is, let's say, not ascending or not descending, even if there is some kind of customization which you want to do on how exactly you want to sort the data, this function will allow you to do that, and therefore it is worth knowing about this function if you happen to be a Python programmer. So let's get started and let's discuss this function in detail with a lot of code examples in this video. And here we go. So first of all, what I have done is I simply called the help function on sorted just to understand a bit more about what all are the different parameters which the function accepts. So as you can see that iterable is something which we need to pass. Iterable, I believe you already know, it's any sequence which we can pass here, which can be iterated upon. Then we have to pass in the key. What exactly this key is, I'll be talking about it. And then reverse equals false. We will discuss about this parameter as well. Okay, so first of all, we'll start with some very basic functionality. As you can see, we are given a list of numbers. This is a list of numbers, and then we are saying sorted numbers equals sorted, and then we are passing in this iterable. We are passing in this list. Then if we print sorted numbers, well, I'm sure you would be able to guess the output. We will get this numbers in the sorted fashion. Let me go ahead and execute this code. As you can see that it started with 1, 1, and then all the way up till the maximum number which is available in the list, that is the number 9. So this is the simplest use case, that you pass in an iterable and it returns you a new list or a new iterable which is in the sorted fashion. Cool. Moving on to the next example, we have got sorting the strings alphabetically. So let's say if I want to sort these strings alphabetically, as you can see that currently are they sorted alphabetically already? I think so. Maybe I wrote this example in a slightly different fashion. What I can do is I can perhaps add something like guava here, and then sorted words equals sorted and then words. And now let me go ahead and hit enter. So as you can see, now it is actually sorted. So this example was already sorted, and that's why I had to add this guava in the front. Awesome. So now what if you want to order something in a different order, that is descending order? How exactly you can achieve that? Well, very simple again. So you are given numbers. This time comes the use of the parameter called as reverse. So you have seen already that by default reverse happens to be false. So therefore, whenever we want the sorting in the descending order, what we have to do is we have to pass reverse as true. So let me go ahead and execute this code. So as you can see, this time we are getting the maximum number first and minimum number later, which means that we are trying to sort in the descending order. So in this fashion, you can do that. You just have to pass reverse equals true and you will get the results in the sorted fashion. Okay, moving on to the next, we have got sorting a list of tuples based on the second element. Now this is where customization comes in. You don't have to always sort a simple list of numbers. Sometimes you may have to sort a complex data structure. How exactly you can do that? You will have to provide some kind of a key which can be used to sort the data structure, and that is where this key comes in. Key basically is a parameter to the function which takes in a function. We have already discussed about lambda functions. If you haven't seen that video, you can go ahead and watch that video as well. So lambda function we already created a video about. Now lambda is basically a one-liner function in Python. It's a convenient way of writing a function, I can say. So here we are given pairs. Pairs is basically a list of tuples. As you can see, we are given 3 elements here. First is 1, 3, then 3, 2, then 2, 1. And what I want to do is I want to sort this list of tuples. But here what I want to do is I want to use second element as the key. That is 3, 2, 1. Currently, as you can see, they are in descending order. But what I'm looking for is I want them to be in ascending order. Actually, let's do one thing. Let's make them slightly more random. So let me add 4, 4 here. Sorry, not 3, 3, but 4, 4. So now they are not in any order. We want them to be in the ascending order, but using second key for this arrangement. So we are not looking at the first element. We are not looking at 1, 3, 4, and 2. We are looking at 3, 2, 4, and 1, which means this 2, 1 should become my first element. So let's go ahead and try to print it. Tuple object is not callable. Where exactly are we trying to call the tuple object here? So we are simply doing this assignment, which is kind of possible. And pairs is a list, and sorted pairs equals sorted. Then we are saying pairs key is equal to lambda x and x1. That is kind of strange. It shouldn't be a problem. Where exactly are we trying to call the tuple is something which I'm not able to understand here. What if I try to execute it again? What is wrong here? So let me go ahead and check what exactly is wrong. So as you can see that we missed a comma here. Let's go ahead, and as you can see that now we have got 2 1, we have got 3 2, we have got 1 3, and we have got 4 4. As we can see that this sorting is exactly in that order which we had discussed, that it is based on the second element and not the first element. So in this way, with the help of this key parameter, you can pass in a function and you can customize how exactly you want the sorting to happen. Okay, then comes sorting the strings by their length. So we have already seen an example where we sorted the strings by their starting, I would say, character. Here exactly we did that. And here we want to sort them with the help of their length. So as you can see, we have passed the key equals length. Length is the function which will be called on all the elements before they are sorted. So this will be used as the key then. So once like this function has been called, that will be used as the key in order to sort this list. So let's see what the result is. So the result is kiwi comes first, then comes date, then comes apple, and then comes banana, because it happens to be having the least length here. Kiwi happens to have the least length. Date is also having the same length, but if you can see that in the order, this is coming first, so that is how it is printed. Then comes sorting a dictionary by its values. Now imagine sorting a dictionary, but here we don't want to use let's say the keys for the sorting. We just want to use the values like 5 3 and 8. So what this means is that this should come first. Banana 3 should come first, then the apple, then the cherry, because that is how the values are there. So let me go ahead and execute. So as you can see, we have got banana, we have got apple, and we have got cherry. Banana, apple, and cherry. Now what if I also add another parameter, that is reverse equals true. Now you can see cherry comes first because it is having 8, then comes apple because it is having the value of 5, then comes banana because it is having the value of 3. So in this way, this is in the reverse order because I have set reverse equals true. Then comes another example where we are doing sorting using multiple keys. So here what we are doing is we are sorting by the grade first and then by name. So as you can see, we are given some students. So name, then let's say grade, then some marks. Similarly, name, then grade, then marks, name, then grade, then marks. Now this is very interesting. So we are passing students. Students is the sequence which we want to sort, the iterable. Then we are passing the key. Key is basically a lambda function where we are passing every element. So this X indicates every element one by one. Then we are saying, okay, just a second. Yeah. So X1 first and then X0, which means first you have to sort by the grade, which is this, that is X1, like B, then A, and then B. Now here you can see that 2 students are having B grade. Alice is also having grade B. Charlie is also having grade B. So once that is sorted, like once we have sorted by key number, this, like key 1, that is grade, then we have to sort by X0, which happens to be the name. So which means Alice should appear before Charlie because of this setup. Cool, let's go ahead and apply this. So as you can see, Bob comes first because of the A grade, then comes Alice. This is happening because of the A in the Alice, and because of C in Charlie, Charlie is appearing later. So this is how we can do a lot of customization when we are doing sorting, and this comes in as a very handy function whenever you have to sort any given data. You can, or any given iterable to be more precise, you can always apply this sorted function and it will get you the results which you're looking for. Now there's one more thing which I would like to show you before I complete or end this video. Well, let me go here. This is one of the lead code problems which I solved. What I would like to show you is that without the, like even here I had used the sorted function, but here I had applied it in a different way, like without having the complete knowledge of sorted function is what I did. So here I had to write the code which was about, let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 lines of code I had to write. Okay. And then I learned more about the sorted function, then I changed it, then it became just 2 lines of code, right? and then I did some further optimization. I won't say optimization, I just didn't use this variable. I directly returned the result, and finally I got the result in just one line of code. And that is what the power of sorted function is. It can actually allow you to write the code which was initially in, let's say, 9 to 10 lines of code, and it can allow you to convert that code to a single line of code. So not only it helps you to make your code more optimized, it also helps you to make your code more readable, more compact, and I would say more clean. So that's it for this video. I hope you understood the idea behind the built-in sorted function in Python. I hope you'll be able to apply it with confidence now. And with this, I would also request that if you think this video was a valuable piece of information for you, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. And do share it with people who you think can gain some value out of it. I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.